The reality of it is real estate and wholesaling in general is not as complicated as it seems. I myself in the past 5 years have made over $850,000 in revenue in my wholesale business, and I'm only 19 years old at the time of this recording. So in this video, I wanted to show you guys some of the things that have helped me scale and also what helped me get my first deal to separate myself from the competition. Because as we know, every single year, some new guru comes out. Every single new year, a new course comes out. So therefore, more people in the industry, which is not a bad thing because you got to think, it's capitalism in general breeds competition. If it breeds competition, then it breeds betterment. Therefore, if you are better than everybody else, then you should have no struggle making money in this industry, no matter how many people are in it, right? Just like real estate agents. There's millions and millions and millions of real estate agents in the United States, but 90% of them are fucking poor because they either thought it was a get-rich-quick scheme, they thought it was super easy to do, but everybody finds out that, hey, it's not as easy, and they quit, most of them. So let me go ahead and get into it. Stick around till the end. I'm going to put in the call that I had with an investor today to sell this property for about $20,000 to $30,000 in profit. Cool. So let's get right into it. So you're probably in a situation where you're like my past self. As you can see here, terrible haircut. Please don't get that haircut. A little bit of money. I was clearly in school when I started the business because I was, 14, 15? So I was still in school. I had a little car that I got from my first deal. Before this, I had a Honda Civic. You see, I was trying to do the We Buy Ugly houses. I didn't get shit from that. I wish I did, though. You see, terrible shape. This is when I first started going to the gym. Ugly face, old AirPods, little phone, acne. Everything was, it felt good at the time, but clearly the results that I had in life didn't speak for the life that I wanted to live, meaning that everything I was doing was not going to result in the life that I wanted to live. So, fast forward a couple years, got nicer clothes. You can see I got a little look going on. I got the slick back, new phone, nice watch. You got the facial hair. I got an office. I got two of them, actually, one in Frisco and one in Dallas. I got a M5 and I got a TRX. So clearly things can change over time, especially if you're doing the right things. So the span of from here to here is about 3 years. Obviously, when I first started the business, I wasn't making any money. I was 7 months in. I got the car. I started getting a little bit of money. But because I didn't have the right mentorship, I kept on losing it, coming back from it, losing it. I even had to sell this car because I couldn't afford it anymore because all the money was going into marketing, which wasn't paying me back. So fast forward till now, I clearly got not 100% of what I wanted in life. I still got to upgrade. I don't want to drive this BMW anymore. I don't want to drive this truck. I want a Raptor R, which is the $150,000 truck. I want a Lamborghini to drive every single day. That's a $250,000 car. I want a nicer office that costs $15,000 a month. I want nicer clothes. I want a nicer phone. I want a nicer watch. I want a nicer gun. So you're always going to be upgrading. You're never going to be happy with the materialistic things that you have, only once you get them. Like once I got the BMW, I was ecstatic. I was super happy. I was driving it every single day. I damn near wanted to sleep in it. Same thing with my truck. Same thing with my office. I was sleeping in my office for a little bit because I just loved it so much. It was a feeling that it's like, wow, I'm really an entrepreneur. I have my own office. I come here and I work. This is who I am now. I've got nicer clothes now. I look more presentable. I'm actually fit now. I think I got a picture of me at the gym in here. I guess I don't. I didn't put it in here. But I go to the gym now. Now, I'm not as big as the peak gym me because I'm putting more focus on the business side of things right now, creating content, making sure my business is good, making sure my students are good. So I'm kind of putting the gym off a little bit, but of course I'm going to get back into it because the next version of myself that I want to become and the stuff that I want to achieve requires me to be in tip-top physical shape, tip-top physical looks. Because if I look good, I feel good. I feel good, I perform good, I get everything I want out of life, and I can help other people around me. Just the way I'm doing it right now, but in a way better way. So how do you get to this point? Maybe you don't want a BMW. Maybe you don't want an office. You just want a nice house. Maybe you just want to help your parents. Maybe just whatever you want to do, it requires change. and let's get into what change you should get into. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look, let's take a second to admire that guy's shape. I've never had abs. I just need to do ab workouts, I guess. So number 1, eat clean, run, work out, have good conversations, get shit done, drink water, and sleep. If you sleep, you have good energy to do everything you want to do throughout the day. You have a clear mind because you're not tired, not foggy, you're not falling asleep. You eat right, you're not all slow, you're not groggy after you eat, not sleepy after you eat. Like this past couple of days, I've been eating Wingstop every single day. So clearly I've been slowed down by that. So if I want to become better, I need to stop eating Wingstop. But I love Wingstop, so I'll put that in my diet. Run, work out. Now none of these things specifically will get you paid. That's just the reality of it. You could ignore every single one of these, and as long as you do the right things in a specific blueprint that you're following to get financially successful, you will get there, right? Let's not bullshit around the bush here saying, if I eat clean, I run, I work out, have good conversations, drink water all day, and sleep 10 hours every single night, I will get rich. No, none of these things will help you get rich, but it will ingrain a chip in your brain saying, if I run every day, even if I don't want to, if I work out every day, even if I don't want to, if I eat clean every single day, even if I don't want to, drink water and sleep every single day how I should, the work that I need to do will also get done because that chip is implanted. I do what I don't like to do to receive something out of the world that I want to have. And doing all these things, such as maybe not specifically having a 4 a.m. wake up morning routine, but making sure you have your bed done, making sure you tell your parents every single day you love them, making sure you have conversations with the right people every single day. All of these things add up and stack. Just like when you're trying to build your credit stack. You go to multiple different bureaus to find out what your credit score is and how you can fix it and how you can make it better. You stack. So if you're stacking all these things, it will help you. Sometimes all you need is a good day. One good day, if you're doing all of these single things, all you got to do is just replicate it. So you have one good day, then you say, okay, I love this day. You go to sleep and you say, okay, I'm happy with how my day turned out. I'm happy with the work that I got done. I'm happy with the people that I talked to. I'm happy with getting paid today. I'm only going to have good days. Perfect. Now you know what a good day looks like. So you just repeat, and then you force yourself to have a good day every single day. If you have one good day out of the week, then you have 2, then you have 3, then you have 4, that's a good week. If you have a couple good weeks out of the month, that's a good month. If you have a couple good months out of the year, let's say 7 months out of the year, you're good, that's a good year. You have a good year, you have a good decade, you have a good life. So those are the basics, right? That's nothing involving real estate, nothing involving any specific industry. This is just for life. This is the stuff that you need to stack in order to have a good life. Now let's get into the niche things about business. And I'm only going to be talking about wholesale, obviously, because it's the only business that I run. And before I tell you that, the bar is super low. Like, you might be thinking about, oh, there's so many people in this. There's so much competition. No. When I tell you there might be, let's say, 1 million wholesalers nationwide, maybe 1,000 of them are really making money. That's just the reality of it. 1,000 independent wholesalers all over the U.S. nationwide are actually making money in the business. The rest, 9,900, no, just 9,000 because I said 1,000. I'm tripping. Can't do math. Need to work on my math. But 9,000 of them are not making money. Why? I'll show you down below. But the bar is super low. All you have to do is try. Number 1, rapport. You need to build rapport with these people, especially when you're on the phone. Nobody wants to do business with a machine. Nobody wants to do business with a robot, Siri. You get the example. People want to do business with people they like. If you build rapport, you build a friendship, you build a point in life where you relate to them. Let's say Donald that's on the phone, it has a country accent and he's around 60 years old. I'm going to talk to Donald like this. Well, hey, Donald, my name is Jay, man. I'm just calling you to see if you ever thought about selling that property on Main Street. Gotcha. You haven't thought about it. Well, man, I see here the grass is high. I see here this and that.
You ever thought about it? How long you planning on living there? Are you living there? Do you have tenants in there? What's going on with that property? You make money every single month? You see, you change your tone, you mirror. People like to talk to people just like them, right? I like to talk to people that make money. I like to talk to people that are my age that have similar interests. Therefore, if they have a similar interest like me, I'm going to probably want to do business with them because they're just like me and I'm a trustworthy person. Boom. Rapport. Then actually giving them an offer. It sounds crazy, but the amount of times that I've had a seller on the phone and he says, yeah, I've had, 3 other companies reach out to me and they say they're going to give me an offer, but they never called me back. And I'm just sitting there in disbelief. You're going to spend the time, you're going to spend the marketing dollars to reach out to a potential seller, and then you're not going to give them an offer? What are you doing? You're not going to make money. So that's when I capitalize, because I actually give the offers. Every single person that I talk to, it doesn't matter if the offer doesn't fit what they actually want. I'm still going to give that offer because there is an off chance that they might say yes. There is an off chance that we can maybe negotiate. I'll maybe make a little bit of less money, but I will get the deal done because I'm actually doing the work, because the bar is so low. All I have to do is try. All I have to do is actually give the fucking offer, which people don't do. How do you expect to make money if you don't give offers to sellers? How do you expect to make money if sellers don't trust you because you haven't built rapport with them? It's very, very simple. People don't do it. Don't be like people. The next one. Cold calling when you're told to fuck off 3 times. Pretty self-explanatory. The no's will get you paid. Every single no that you get will get you closer to that yes. We want the no's. Why do we want the no's? Because we don't want to talk to those people. They don't want to sell. If they don't want to sell, then there's no money in our pockets. We want money in our pockets. You want an M5. You want a Lamborghini. You want a Ferrari. You want all these things. You want no's, because those bullshitters get out of your way. If they get out of your way, then you're only looking at motivated sellers. So don't get discouraged. Don't get unmotivated. You need to have the discipline to keep going after people tell you to fuck off. After people scream at you on the phone telling you, stop calling me. Get a real job. You are bothering me. You're just like everyone else. You're a scammer. Stop trying to call me. That should not affect you. Sticks and stones, my friends. Sticks and stones. These people don't know you. They don't know who you are. They don't know I'm Jay. They don't know I'm cool as fuck. They don't know I'm only 19 and I'm actually successful in the business and I help people sell their property. They don't know that. But if I build rapport with them, after they say they might be interested, then they're going to get to know me. And because they get to know me, they're going to trust me. If they're going to trust me, they're going to help me make money. Cold calling on a Saturday. A lot of people, because you're used to this 9 to 5 thinking, you're used to thinking Friday at 5 p.m., I clock out, and now I have the weekend. I'm so happy about the weekend. It's Friday, man. I'm so happy I don't have to work anymore. When you're an entrepreneur, you work 7 days a week, 24/7. Now, working isn't just being on the phones, isn't just giving out offers, isn't just running numbers on properties, isn't just talking to buyers, isn't just talking to the title company. It's also thinking. You make money when you think. Everybody says you make money when you do the work. Yes, you do, but you do the work once you thought about actually doing the work and thought about a more efficient way of doing the work. And that's how you make more money, because you try to make systems more efficient. So then you work in the systems to actually make the money. But when you're thinking on a Saturday at 9 p.m., obviously you're not going to be calling. Obviously you're not going to be running numbers, because at that time nobody's answering the phone. Real estate wakes up at 10 a.m. Nobody in real estate is answering the phone at 4 in the morning. Stop doing that. You make money when you think, especially on a Saturday. You got to think. Let's use common sense for a minute. On Saturdays, most people aren't working because most people are in 9 to 5s. Therefore, they're probably going to answer the phone. So if you use actually building rapport, actually giving an offer, cold calling after you're told to fuck off, and cold calling on a Saturday, how are you not going to make a deal? How are you not going to put something under contract? How are you not going to get something sold so you get some money in your pockets, so you further ahead yourself to the goal that you want to achieve? It's very, very simple. But nobody tells you this. But I am. As long as you listen, you'll be all right. Asking if they know anyone that is interested in selling, even after the call, even after you're told to fuck off. which I have been multiple times, you tell them, gotcha, completely understand, Bob. Do you know anybody that might be interested in selling, though? Do you know a friend or a family that might be interested in getting a cash offer? Do you have a cousin or a friend or somebody in the area that, you might know that they might be interested in selling their property? I've made maybe, I want to say close to $150,000 just by saying that line. And nobody wants to say that line. Nobody wants to, after they're told no, after they're told to fuck off, nobody wants to say that line because you get emotional once the person tells you no. You tell me no. Why the fuck would I want to talk to you then? That's why I'm ahead of you. Me ahead of you. Because I say that line. Are you interested? Do you know anybody that's interested in selling their property? You might not be interested. I completely understand. I know you've been called before, but I'm just calling to see if, man, I'm just trying to buy some property, man. I'm just a local investor. Do you know anybody else that might be interested in selling their property? Do you know of a real estate agent struggling to sell a property? I'm looking to buy. That line right there has helped him make more money. That line right there has paid for both my cars. Just by saying that line. It's so simple. So simple. Give it an offer even if it's under what they want. Yes, we obviously want to get a number out of them on the first call. We want to get a range of, or a ballpark, or somewhere where they tell us, hey, I want this amount. We never want to give the number first. There will be occasions where the seller will say, hey, no, you give me an offer first. You call me first. And that's okay. Use common sense. Just say the offer. What do you have to lose? It's one out of millions of sellers. Don't even worry about it. But let's say they do give you a number. Let's say, hey, I want $100,000 for this property. You go, run the numbers, and the most you can offer is $70,000. That's $30,000 difference. You're thinking to yourself, do I waste my time and actually call them? Yes, you do. I'm telling you, you do. You do call them. Why? Because I've made money while calling people with offers that aren't even close to what they asked for. And it works because they are willing to go down, because they do know the benefits of working with me, and they don't want to work with a real estate agent. So yes, I do call them when it's a lower offer. Call them. Being nice after they say no. I kind of went already over that. Just be nice. Stop being emotional after you're told no. They don't know you. You don't know them. They just don't want your service, and that's okay. Still be nice, because they have your number. What if the next day something happens and they want to sell their property now? If you were an asshole to them after they said no, they're not calling you back. They're calling the nice guy. I'm a nice guy on the phone. They're calling me. And I've had multiple sellers tell me, hey, you were the only guy that was nice to me, man. So, can you give me an offer on my property? Yes, sir. Yes, I can. I will give you an offer on your property. I will put it under contract and sell it to an investor. I obviously don't tell them that, but I will. Following up after a buyer gives you a lowball offer. Yes, at first they told you, I can't do this deal. Yes, at first they told you, I'm not interested. Yes, they told you, I actually don't buy in the area. Yes, they told you, hey man, this is a terrible deal. Follow up with them. That's how I've closed over 10 deals. 10 deals that I've closed this year have been from following up with buyers. It was a property in, where was it? Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock, Arkansas. It was a blue house, completely gutted. Let me see. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it was an ugly, ugly house, and I was trying to sell it for. I was gonna make $10,000 on the property. That's what matters. The buyer gave me an offer where I would be losing money on the deal. Like, the deal wouldn't work because it was too low. I followed back up with him. I obviously put my numbers higher for buyers because they're gonna want to negotiate anyways. So I probably put it at $20,000 profit. He came back and said, hey, I can do a number where you're only making $5,000. I said, no, let's do 13. Okay, we negotiated, now we're back to 10. And I closed that deal at $10,000 profit because I followed up with that buyer. Please follow up with buyers. All of this is super simple, like common sense, but people don't want to do it because it's boring. Low-key sucks. Everything on here low-key kind of sucks. It's simple. It's super easy to do, but it kind of sucks to do after you've done it 20 times and you haven't gotten a result. I completely understand. But once you get one, boy, you'll never stop doing this. Trust me, because that one deal, that $20,000 deal, you can buy whatever food you want for the rest of the year. You can pay your rent for damn near the rest of the year. You could damn near get whatever car you want for the rest of the year because of that seller saying yes to you doing all these. What's the next one? Build rapport with buyers. You got to think. A beautiful line I like to say on the phone with buyers is, I want you to make money because I want you to come back and buy another deal off of me. They love that line. They love that line. Do I mean it? Yes, I do. Because it makes sense. If you make money off my deal, you're going to come back and want to buy another deal from me. If I'm running my marketing the right way, I will have another deal for you. If I have another deal and I sell it to you when I already made profit on the first one, I will make the profit on the second one because you already know me. You already trust me. You already made money on one of my deals. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Mr. Buyer. Buy the other deal. You already made money. Build rapport with them, just like the seller. Think about it. It's almost more important to build more rapport with the buyer because the buyer will come back to you. The seller isn't going to come back with another property. Are they going to call you 10 years later when their property is foreclosure? No, they're not doing that stuff. They're not going through that stuff again. So rapport with buyers is very, very important. They will come back and give you repeat business without a problem. Now, don't get swindled by buyers telling you, hey, man, I got you on the next one. Hey, man, I'll leave more room for you to make more money on the next one. That's a lie. Don't believe that. Buyers will fucking lie to you. Next point, helping out even when there's no value in for you. A lot of sellers will want to offer that's just way too high. Because you've built a connection with agents and multiple other people in the area, you're able to connect some people. Yes, you might not make money. A lot of people are good people. So they will throw you a bone. They will throw you a little bit of money if you connect them with the right person, right? So, but it's the point of you doing it, not expecting something in return. Because now you've helped two people. Now, let's say the seller has a cousin that wants to sell their property. Now they're going to talk to you because you helped them. Let's say the real estate agent that you connected with that first seller that you couldn't give them an offer for is happy with you. Now they're going to bring you a pocket deal which you're going to make money off of. It's about relationships. Even if you're virtual. I'm in Dallas and I'm doing deals nationwide. But I have so many friends nationwide that are in the real estate industry that always give me opportunities because I'm that nice guy on the phone. Because I've built rapport with them. Because I have an actual relationship with them where I help out and I provide value so I get value back. Next one, reaching out to agents to help you sell a deal. This is a great dispo strategy. That's free game right there. If you're in, maybe 25 minutes in, you just got a little bone. Reaching out to agents to help you sell a deal. We low-key hate agents because they're lazy. They don't like to work. We low-key do. But some agents are great. Some agents love to work. And it's just about hearing enough no's from agents that one yes is going to hit. They will help you sell the deal, especially if you tell them, hey, I'll throw you a bone. Hey, I'll give you a low commission if you help me sell this deal. And it works. A lot of my deals I've sold with real estate agents. Helping agents get listings that won't fit your criteria, that goes same thing with helping out when there's no value for you. You build that connection, they will bring you more money-making opportunities. And all these things, it seems super, super simple, but it just works. Imagine the potential that you've lost because you don't do these things. I've maybe made $200,000 of the money that I've made in real estate because of doing all of these things. Oh, you can see my mouse. Because of doing all these things, I've made over $200,000 just by doing those things, right? So think about all the opportunities. Maybe you're new to real estate. Maybe you didn't even know about these. But now you know once you're coming in that you have a head start because you're doing all these things versus the people that have been in 5 years and they're not doing these things. So you have a head start. Let's say you're a wholesaler that's struggling. Now you add all these things into your system and you get another 2-3 deals because you're doing all these things. Let's say you're looking to scale. Tell your agents that, hey, please do all these things so we can get more money in. So you make more money, I make more money, we all happy. I am happy. I love my life. I want you to love your life too. So please stop procrastinating. Please do what I tell you to do. I don't make money from YouTube. I'm just giving out free game. If you're interested in working with me, you can hit my DM. I'll help you out. Not for free though. I don't give out free game. Not individually, but to everyone, I do. That's low-key it. Yeah. Stop being the past version of myself. Get closer to being the current version of myself. I mean, I'm not that cool, but I am pretty cool. So I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And, yeah. Deuces.
They didn't mention anything about foundation, so I'm pretty sure foundation is good. Obviously, the cosmetic, lighting, windows, paint, floors, that's probably like 20, 25 grand right there. Framing, I wouldn't put my trust in that. I would probably fix some of the framing. You got the roof, you gotta put all the drywall up, all that other stuff. That's probably another 15. Where are we at right there? 40. Then looking at the outside, they said no problems with the roof. Let's just throw in another 5K for like little repairs. 50. And then just cosmetic from the outside, that's probably another 10.
What about the mechanical and the plumbing and the electrical?
They said nothing was wrong with it. But then again, I'm not at the property. I haven't walked it myself, so I wouldn't put my trust in that. The electrical,
Right.
yeah.
Did he say how old the HV is, the HVAC, or the roof is? Did he?
I have no notes for HVAC, but I know he said the electrical was good, plumbing was good, the water heater is good, but I don't have anything on HVAC, so I would have to ask him on that. And I don't see no outside unit through these pictures, so he might. Oh no, I do see the condenser outside, and that's a Goodman. That's a good brand. Doesn't look too old. That's probably maybe what? The tags don't seem to be coming off. Maybe like 7 years. And the only reason I'm giving you an answer on that is because my dad owns an HVAC company, so I kind of know a little bit about that stuff. Goodman is a good unit. Goodman, Train, those are really good brands. But yeah, maybe about 7, maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. But that's just based off the pictures. But then again, I haven't walked the property.
Right. I'm trying to open up the pictures, but it's not allowing me because I don't have a Dropbox app.
I can, let me see if I can crop share. You don't have a Dropbox app?
No, I don't. Most of the information I like to look up on my desktop.
Right. I'm gonna take some pictures from what I got. Here's what I'll do. I'll send these pictures individually through email.
Okay, do you want me to send I'll text you my email if you want to do that.
Or you could just tell me it while we're on the phone.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? Cool.
Yeah, I got it. I just got home. I'm gonna look at my on my laptop.
Cool. So look at them, and then you can give me a call back. I'm on my phone probably for the next hour.
That's fine, because it's already getting close to 7:30 here. We're in the Eastern time.
Yeah.
If I don't reach you, I'll just send you an email, or we'll talk tomorrow, because I do want to look at it.
Cool.
When can I look at it?
When can you look at it? I have to talk to the seller about going inside, but obviously, I mean, you could drive up there and look at it from the outside for now.
Yeah, that's fine. If you think you can give me inside tomorrow or Friday, let me know.
What time would work for you?
Tomorrow it would probably have to be afternoon. All right, bye.
Cool. Damn, that was such a good conversation.